Well, the great thing about it was the first session was on rest.
I was going to say I got some really good sleep.
The best part of the weekend for me was sleeping.
Man, when we get there, the first thing we did was rest.
First, let's talk about rest. Then let's talk about being present.
It was more about your relationship with God and having peace and rest and with God first, and then how you can transfer that peace and rest with, to your spouse.
That we need to have rest so that we can prepare for what God has us to do.
Where you rest first and then give out of your overflowing of your heart and overflowing of what you are full of.
It's all about, being fully present after you've been recharged.
Nick and Renee were just awesome. I mean, I felt like after a weekend with them, we had been friends for years.
Nick and Renee, fantastic people, very, very humbling people, very, very God-based in the way they approach everything that I can tell. And getting to know them and getting to know them that well, that quickly, it was really, really surprising.
I love Nick and Renee. They're very genuine. They're very open about their story. I mean, their openness helps us to be more open and relaxed.
Nick and Renee were fantastic. We felt from the time we walked in the door and got a big hug from both of them. After that first night, we felt like we had known them and they had known us our entire lives.
But these people prayed for you even before they met you.
Before we came, they prayed about us. They prayed about each couple, and Darren has said one of the things that stood out to him the most was that when they prayed before we came, before they even knew us, they shared those prayers with us in a session that we had with them, and their prayers couldn't have been more spot on.
They just really knew what they were doing. It was amazing.
They still keep in contact. Yeah. They email us.
I feel like have known them for years now.
Yes.
That's amazing how much intuition they gather out of your lives in such a short period. I mean, they have insight in what's going on and maybe what you need to learn.
They are prayer warriors. They pray constantly just for you.
Definite people of faith, and it was evident all throughout the weekend. They had been praying for us since before we'd even gotten there, and that was very evident. They prayed for us throughout the entire weekend.
I would also say very full of the Spirit. They're just very engaging in a way that I don't run across very often. And they're a couple that I would crave spending time with and just listening and hearing from.
For anybody that is considering going, I would say don't hesitate. Take the first spot that you can get a hold of and just be ready to be uplifted and for something to change your life.
Do it. Don't be scared.
You don't have to have a broken marriage. Your marriage doesn't have to be in trouble.
Go and appreciate and enjoy it. You will get rest. You will have fun. And you will feel the time is well worth it.
A restful life makes for a better marriage.
For sure.